Now we are to integrate 6x to the fourth ln x dx. Now, what we have here are two functions of x. Remember, when we are integrating two functions of x, we want to find out whether we should do the integration by parts, or is it by substitution if it's in the form f prime x times f of x. Then we can do it by substitution. Suppose we differentiate ln x. Would we get 6x to the fourth? No. Suppose we differentiate 6x to the fourth. Would we get ln x? No. So it's not in the form of f prime x, f of x. Or in other words, it's not in the form of a function times the derivative of that function. So we can forget about using substitution. Let's try by parts. Now remember, integration by parts, it really comes from the product rule. When you differentiate two functions, u and v, what you do, the derivative of uv equals, you hold u and differentiate v, plus you hold v and differentiate u. Now if you integrate all of this, the integral of the derivative of uv would be just uv equal the integral of u dv plus the integral of v du. Now if you transpose to make this the subject, what you have is the integral of u dv equal, you subtract u integral of v du from both sides and it comes over here. So it's uv minus the integral of v du. Remember that. So now we want to choose which one of these will be u and which one is dv. So let's rewrite this. Integral of 6x to the fourth ln x dx. Integral of 6x to the fourth ln x dx. Now, let us suppose you choose this as dv and this as u. What would happen? What you would say is, let's write first the integral of u dv equal uv minus the integral of v du. Let's fill out what we have. Integral of u is 6x to the fourth times dv, which is ln x. We're just writing the corresponding functions under the u and the dv, equal u is 6x to the fourth times v. Now to go from u to v, you have to integrate. To go from dv to v, you have to integrate. Now when you integrate ln x, what do you get? When you integrate ln x, you're going to get x ln x minus x, and the integral of v, which is x ln x minus x, times du. So you differentiate this u, you differentiate u to get du, is going to be 6/4. So it's times 24. Oh my, jump all the way back up. 24 times x cubed. Now, you see that this integration that you're going to have to do is even more complicated than the first integration. So that tells you that you have to switch around the u and the dv. So what you do now is make what did we have a while ago? We had ln x dv. Let ln x be u and 6x to the fourth be dv. So the integral of u dv equal, now let me just write these here, write them small, is going to be u v minus integral of v du. Now this is u, so we write it back as u, which is ln x, times v. This is dv. To go from dv to v, you have to integrate. So it's times 6x to the, remember, this is 4 plus 1, which is 5, new power, divided by 5, the new power, minus integral of v. We have v here, so the 6x to the 5 over 5 times du. Now, u is ln x. When you differentiate ln x, because you have to go, when you go from u to du, you differentiate. When you differentiate ln x, what do you get? It's 1 over x. Alright. It seems now that things are working out, because this integration is simpler than the first one. So what we have here, let's rewrite this, is 6 over 5 ln, alright, 6 over 5, let's rewrite it as x squared ln x, alright, minus the integral of, you see this 6 over 5 here, we could put it outside, 6 over 5 integral of, now we're going to have x to the 5 over x dx, but this amounts to x to the 4, so you can just erase this and write x to the 4. So things work out like this. Now this is equal to 6 over 5 x squared ln x minus, when you integrate x to the 4, alright, 6 over 5, integral of x to the 4 is x to the 5 over 5, and then you add a plus c. So what we get is 6 over 5 x squared ln x minus 6 over 25 x to the 5 plus c, and that is your answer. So remember now, you must subscribe to the channel, you must try the problem again by yourself without looking at the solution. Any questions and so on, you put it in the comment section.